How do you up a pastrami sandwich?
If you're hearing our voices, that means it's time for It's This Meets That podcast. We're watching worst movies from childhood and credits, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I am Russ.
I'm Jared.
It's true. How do you? It's like...
Pastrami for breakfast?
Oh my God. This movie is... what a treat. What a treat. What a treat.
Yeah,
in the hot
fun.
seat. Hot seat treat. Let's go. So we're back with our full thing for Hot Seat, 2022 Mel Gibson, Eddie Steeples flick.
Yeah, it's definitely a movie.
It's a movie that exists in the world.
Yeah, and Mel Gibson and Eddie Steeples are in the movie for all of 10 minutes, probably.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. Yeah, so this is Hot Seat. Woof. Falls in the category of those. This is Square and ITMT genre here. This is it, right?
Yeah.
Like this is just it's the tail end of Bruce Willis's career there. R.I.P. I mean, he's still alive, but
Yep.
is he though?
Let's hope this is the tail end of Mel Gibson's career.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like, it's just like these really bad, like cheap, shitty action movies. Just people are pumping out. Lionsgate. Whew.
Love to see it.
And our boys there, Emmett and Furla Oasis Films. We've done quite a few of their films now, but they just make these really shitty movies.
Yeah, what a pair.
What a pair. What a team. What a team. We could only, aspire.
Yeah.
So how'd we do in our trailer trash?
Well, did we do the log line like we always do?
Oh shit, no, you go. Tell us what this one's about. I forgot.
Yeah, it's okay. No biggie.
I'm trying to plow right through this thing,
Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, and the log line is stupid. So, did we already say we're talking Hot Seat?
Yeah, Hot Seat 2022. Yeah, it's
Good,
in the
good.
title. It's in the title of the episode.
That's right. People read those, I think.
I'm pretty sure.
So an ex-hacker is forced to break into high-level banking institutions. Another man must try to penetrate the booby trap building to get the young man off the hot seat.
What a
Those aren't like two...
whatever. That log line is equivalent to the quality of the movie.
Yes, and at least I love a log line where they put the title of the movie in the log line.
Got to do it. It's got to be done.
Yeah. The hottest seat. As far as expectations from the trailer go, I don't know what we said.
I don't either.
Yeah. I think we might have said something about Mel Gibson doing like
Passion of the Christ
water
too.
stuff.
Water
maybe
stuff.
that. I feel like we might have talked about the hurricane movie that we did.
Oh yeah, the tropical storm, or whatever was the last storm, whatever
The last storm.
temptation of storm, whatever the last
That's right.
storm. Yeah. Passion of the storm.
Yeah, listeners, correct us.
Yeah.
Yeah, little peek behind the curtain. We recorded the trailer trash like a month ago.
Yeah.
we're
And
a little behind.
And I have not edited it, so I do have no idea what we said. So, but I'm sure it was fantastic, and I'm sure we nailed it out of the park. But
Yeah, it was probably super funny.
yeah, it probably was.
A couple comedy bros.
I feel like listeners should go back and listen to it and tell us what we said, so then you can email us.
Alex.
Number one fan currently. All right, so you want some quick info on this thing?
Yeah, more than anything.
Okay, it'll be quick. Directed by James Cullen Bresek.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a fella who's done some stuff. He's
Good
a fella. He's got 46, a lot of shorts. Yeah,
As in
music
Salute Your?
videos. What's that?
As in salute you are?
Yeah, TV, movie, music videos, stuff like that. Yeah, just he's just working. Working.
We love a working man.
Yeah, you can't hate on it too much. So yeah, nothing that stands out though. So
Okay.
yeah, writers, we got two here: Leon Langford and Colin Watts. Leon Langford,
Cool name.
yeah, cool name. Not known for much. Again, a lot of shorts. This might even be like his first big feature. Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
So this was his first
His
feature
first
length.
long.
Yeah, and then he went immediately back to short stuff. So
Smart.
Yeah, smart. In a short form.
Stick to
maybe.
what you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. This could have been a short.
And then Colin Watts on the other side here. He's got 9 credits here again. But a handful of shorts, and then this was his first like feature length. And it looks like he's got a couple other ones. Calamity Jane, Hollywood Deal, This Land. But yeah.
That was my band name in high school.
Calamity Jane.
Shorts.
No, handful of shorts.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it really?
No.
Oh. Like, wow, that's on point. Nailed it.
Right?
Handful of shorts. The ska band you're in?
That's right.
That's right. All right. Who's in this thing? So we got Mel Gibson. He plays Wallace Reed, bomb squad guy. We got Kevin Dillon, plays Orlando Fryer.
The actual star of the movie.
Yeah.
Like, who is 95% of the screen time.
Pretty much. Michael Welch plays Enzo. Eddie Steeples plays Jackson, Mel Gibson's character's partner in the bomb squad there.
Yeah.
Shannen Doherty, R.I.P., which I think we forgot in the trailer trash. So
We definitely did.
Definitely did. R.I.P. She plays Chief Pam Connolly.
Yeah.
She's in it. Kate Katzman plays Ava, kind of important character, not really, but sort of.
Kind of.
Anna Harr plays Zoe, Kevin Dillon's character's daughter. And then Lydia Hull plays Kim, his wife. And then Kyle Pearson plays the Looky Lou.
Credited as Looky Lou?
Credited as Looky Lou. I don't know why, but there you go.
I'm trying to remember the part where there was a Looky Lou.
Maybe in the park. Looky Lou
Maybe
Park.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Ugh.
Love it.
Yeah, this movie's not good. So
No.
this is like
almost unwatchable.
Yeah, almost unwatchable bad. Like, I think the only thing that keeps it afloat is the bad dialogue because it's so hilarious. But I think I think they're being serious with it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, there's just banter that's just terrible, and it's just like this isn't good. So
yeah, you could tell Mel Gibson like really took his part seriously, and you're like, this movie?
No, this ain't it.
Yeah.
Numbers. This was not released domestically, but internationally, $68,798,
which is like 18 and a half Fanatics. So still better than the Fanatic.
Wow.
You hate to see it.
Like, Mel Gibson got more pull than Travolta?
Yes.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
In this day and age, I don't know.
Who knows anything anymore?
I don't think either of them are particular. Like, we can trash both of them. John Travolta's not a Nazi, though.
No. I couldn't find a budget for this, which was kind of weird.
Cheap.
Yeah,
I can tell you right now.
We've seen a lot of movies and we know. Probably cheap. Well, maybe it should be, but sometimes movies are too expensive and you wonder why. But
yeah, probably 75% of the budget was on Mel Gibson.
This is a great money laundering movie.
Yes.
This is what this is. So longtime listeners will know that we are investigative journalists about money laundering in the film industry. And
that's right.
This is one of them.
This is one of them.
Yeah, all $68,000 of it.
Yeah, you know they had to spend multiple millions on it.
Yeah, I bet it was a couple.
Somehow.
I bet it was like $5 million, and
yeah,
there's half that was for Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
wasn't on the special effects. I'll tell you that right now.
Ooh, I was gonna say some of the explosions I think might have been practical because some of the explosions looked okay, but the majority did not.
No, I was gonna say that looks like it looks like what I would have done in my first attempt in playing with a 3D.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
Microsoft
the tiny
Word.
ones.
Yeah.
I do believe the office was on fire and they were inhaling smoke at that point. But otherwise, no.
I need you all to become method actors. Rotten Tomatoes, 11% critical, 16% audience.
What 11% of critics liked this?
I don't like. What?
That's what I want to know. This should have been another 0 in the canon. Listeners know we have done some real bottom of the barrel stuff, and this is up there.
Yeah, this is
down there.
Down there. I was gonna say it's more towards the bottom, right? Yeah.
So
that's all the numbers. You want some fast facts? I only have 3, so.
Oh, fact me, Daddy.
I will. This is Shannen Doherty's final theatrical film, released during her lifetime. We've said it before. We've run into this before. Like, oh man, that's a terrible way to go out.
Yeah, better to burn out than fade
Fade away.
No, not like this.
No, not like this. That's bad.
No.
Filming took place in Las Cruces, New Mexico, not Des Moines.
Oh, good to know. This could just as easily have been New Mexico as Des Moines. Like,
Yeah,
this,
absolutely.
like just like nondescript office building in a downtown that is empty.
Yeah, very much so.
Des Moines is a thriving city comparatively.
And the only other fast fact I have, well, because this is what IMDb gave me, was kind of a long one. But so when Orlando first goes into work, he's going to his locker there, which is annoying because I hate this. He's got a locker that's got a the turn combination on it, which he forgets the combination later on.
Well, it's a stressful situation.
He's a hacker. He's the Red Knight.
You're right. He's the Red Knight.
The Red
Who
Knight.
am I kidding?
Jesus.
You can't hack a locker.
Yeah. Only with a saw. There's a small poster hanging next to his locker that says, "There's no place like 127.0.0.1."
I did call that out in my notes.
Apparently, this is a joke among techies,
Yes.
which I don't know if that's true, but maybe translated to "There's no place like home." It's a reference to two items: the 18th century poem, "Home Sweet Home," and more obviously recognizable line from Wizard of Oz. But 127.0.0.1 is actually just IP address for a computer self IP address, right? So so computer a local host IP. So computers can
I have seen that
communicate with
on
itself.
On like a nerd T-shirt.
So dumb.
Yeah, it's not great.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch, boys. That's a stretch, nerds.
Classic nerds.
Yeah. All that brain power, and that's what you come up with? Really?
You hate to see it.
Really? Yeah. Jesus. That's it. That's all I got. Those were fast.
Yeah. Wow.
This movie does not want to exist. This movie shouldn't. It doesn't digitally want to exist. It's like a fart in the
exists
wind.
in spite of itself.
Yeah. It should just poof, gone. You want to Hollywood pitch me, motherfucker?
Do I ever?
Let's go. What do you got?
So this movie, obviously, it's Batman and Robin meets Skyfall, right?
I mean, obviously.
It's like all like cringe fueled dialogue meets hacker revenge plot, like spot on, right?
Yeah. That's pretty much nailed it.
So as far as Batman and Robin goes, it's mostly about the dialogue for me. You may recall Mr. Freeze,
Mr.
played
Freeze,
by best friend of the pod, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
best friend forever of the pod.
Yeah, and you get lines like, "Tonight's forecast, a freeze is coming." And you're like, well, why?
What? Hey, chill out.
And Mel Gibson has a lot of those in this movie.
He's got that one too where he's like blasting towards Batman or someone. He's like, cool off.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Like at least like to give Batman and Robin credit, Mr. Freeze's lines like are all puns,
And they make sense for the character.
and they make sense. Yeah, Mel Gibson has a lot of like, we got some cheese. There's got to be a pizza.
That's not a thing. That's not a saying. That's not a saying.
Yeah, but he also does a lot of like, the elevators usually come with those, and it's like a bomb.
Yeah.
What?
Leon, Colin, you guys got to go back to the drawing board on some of this stuff. Like your dialogue is brutal.
Yeah.
But the lines are like, I think unintentionally funny, but they're like, like I don't know. I can't tell. Like I can't tell if they're like tongue in cheek in this thing, but it's just not.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
I think it's serious.
Yeah, you're right. Like where Batman and Robin had camp, this movie has like self-importance.
Yeah.
And like, so Batman and Robin also like a lot of the scenes kind of are tense action where you're like, you're like, wait a second, like this is like actual scary violence. Like imagine being frozen to death like that, or like whatever. You're like, oh god.
Yeah.
And this movie has some of that too, where you're like, oh no, like
yeah.
But then in between, it's like all awkward humor, and you're like, why?
Why the tone here? It's
like
all
really
wrong.
undercuts the rest of what you're going for.
Yeah, but I also love how like the tense like moments are like trying to get a locker open. Like that's tense. That's like
Yes.
that's your tense moment. It's like you can't remember your locker combination. Like
Yeah, and I think it would have been a huge improvement on this movie if they had done more like turn Mel Gibson's character into like a schlocky pun machine. Like
yeah,
even he's not the villain obviously, but like when he's like defusing the bomb at one point, he's like, "Ooh, guess there's no way out." And you're like, "What? You're the bomb squad guy. Like what are you talking about?"
there was one line like this bomb was made to go off. Yeah, I think they all are. That's how all bombs are designed to go off. Like a bomb doesn't go off isn't a bomb. It's just a box or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Like at least say like, "Let's kick some ice."
Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to blow this out of proportion.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty much all I got for Batman and Robin. So
That's
meets Skyfall. Because the plot's basically the same.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somehow the plot is kind of the same, where it's like mastermind hacker with a personal vendetta against our hero.
Yeah. Like pretty much.
There's like the fake out defeat, where you're like, oh no, like Silva's in prison now. Like how's he gonna get out of this one?
The old let's get caught so I can get into the side of the old Dark Knight move, right?
Exactly, yeah. And the old Enzo dies at the beginning. Spoilers, is the villain at the
He's
end.
the villain at the end. Which I have some logic questions about on that one too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Both movies are like almost entirely revolve around like data theft.
Yep.
And like control over digital systems and like taking down the capitalist machine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, okay. All right. Settle down.
Yep. And at the end, it's all they both also kind of have like a big like one scene like weirdly violent climax of like in Skyfall the manor is just ridiculous. Like that's
right.
It's a great scene.
It's great. It's good.
Yeah, it's very good. And then like ends up, Bond stabs him with a knife at the end and like finally finishes it, right? Like all these characters should have died 5 times.
Yes.
Like Bond included. Yes. And this movie is kind of like that too, where you're like, all these guys should have died like every scene so far.
All these bombs like that were going off like in the building, you're like, aren't that like like what?
Yeah. Especially this hot seat bomb.
Yeah.
Like, how did you survive that? Like,
he does the old Die Hard move on it. The old Big Trouble in Little China move where he like throws it down the well. Like, what are you doing?
Works every time.
Every time. Not like that thing is gonna go off immediately. Like,
no, exactly. Yeah. And then at the end, like the villain Enzo is basically like somehow survives a lot. And then also manages to like at his very last breath, like detonate the other bomb. You're like,
which takes forever. The end of this movie just takes forever. Like, can you just shoot the guy and be done with it? Like, or just blow the whole thing up? Let's go.
Kind of like Skyfall, where the end of that movie takes half an hour.
Great movie, but come on. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And similarly, I think there's like a lot, like a bunch of like public attacks, because like in both movies too, right? Where they're like doing like the public spectacle thing of like, see what you've done, like look at these explosions that like in both movies have just like big explosions in like downtown, wherever, right? London or
MI6
Las Cruces.
Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Yeah, London is a classic Las Cruces stand-in.
We all know.
That's right.
It's like the Toronto for New York,
Yeah, exactly. So it's basically, like imagine like if Silva from Skyfall like learned what Bitcoin was yesterday, that'd be the villain in this movie.
Pretty much.
That's all I got.
Whew, that's good. All right.
Thank you.
All right. I got to follow that up with something good here, don't I?
Yep.
All right. So, mine's a little on the nose, but not totally, but kind of, sort of. So I'm going, it's Saw 4 meets Lethal Weapon 2.
Perfect.
I'm going to do Lethal Weapon 2 first, just get that out of the way. All right. So we got kind of like the buddy cop thing going on. Mel Gibson and Jackson in this movie. Obviously, Lethal Weapon, that's the whole thing, buddy cop thing.
Yep.
Lethal Weapon 2, it's got the hot seat toilet thing where Mel Gibson's he's got to get Murtaugh off the toilet.
Oh man, I wish Kevin Dillon was on a toilet with
his laptop.
That would have been so much funnier.
The The whole movie's in a bathroom.
Yeah, not to pre-ameliorate, but like you turn this movie into schlock and it would have been better.
Yeah, right? So there's that. Let's see, Lethal Weapon 2. Yeah,
what else you got?
Mel Gibson's in it. Let's see, what else is there? Bomb Squad, Fire Engines. Probably ends with Fire Engines at the end too, like most of these movies do.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, I love it.
Now, Saw 4. Here we go.
Okay.
Stay with me here.
Good plug.
Saw 4, which go back and listen to those episodes. Fantastic. Similar villain here. Don't really get to see him. Got a masked up voice. So we want to play a game, basically, to Kevin Dillon. So we got that kind of Jigsaw thing going on here. Although in Saw 4 is when Hoffman takes over, I believe. Because Jigsaw is dead, but he's taking over the Jigsaw legacy.
That's right.
I had similar points. Oh, the wrap up, the end of this movie.
Oh yeah,
wrapped up like the end of a Saw movie, right?
Yes, it did.
Because like you get
yes, actually, almost perfectly. Yeah.
Right. So in this movie, they literally do flashbacks to like all the scenes that you'd already seen within the movie, but then they show you all like the hidden stuff that like the villain did. How did he escape the explosion? The blowing up elevator scene. They show that and like him setting all this stuff up, just like the end of every Saw movie. They do like the flashbacks, like dun 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 dun.
Yeah, exactly. Except for in Saw, at least they made the detective be the one who figured it out, and in this one, it's Orlando somehow who's like, "Wait a second."
Yeah.
You're like, what?
And he's like thinking about it, and that's how you get all the flashbacks. Like, he had a shirt. Apocalypse Now. That's the connection. It's like,
yeah, and he's been taking stupid notes the whole time. Like, didn't they do that in Saw 4 too, where he's like taking stupid notes the whole time? Like, okay, yes. Like you figured it out from that.
Both take place in probably one location, I believe. Saw 4. It's always the warehouse, right?
Yep.
It's the Toronto warehouse. This was just an empty building in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, some of the other Saws that we have not done, but you've seen them all now.
I've seen them all up to 9, I believe. I have not seen
number
Spiral.
2 fan.
Yeah, a number 2 fan right now.
has made us watch them.
Yes. Yes. I've had
one of those,
and I've rewatched them.
Yeah, that's right. A couple of those at least take place in like a slightly different, which like this one's in like a mansion for some reason.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh wow.
Right. I think 4 comes back to the warehouse, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Right, because it's Riggs, which is funny because that's a connection to Lethal Weapon right there. Riggs and Murtaugh, which is Mel Gibson's character. Yeah, he's going through trying to find. And then there's like that big plot hole. That was the Tracy thing, wasn't it? Where Tracy's like he's going searching for Tracy, but then they're like, oh, don't we have? Was that one or was that the third one?
That was the third one.
It was the third one with Tracy. Riggs is looking for. Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't recall.
I can't rewatch that.
No, don't. I
don't want to do that. Don't make me do this. Don't make that. Don't make us do that, please. And then what else? I think there's a trap. I think in Saw 4 where someone's in a hot seat where they're in like the chair. That's like.
Oh yeah.
I think there's like a chair one. So.
There's always at least one hot seat. Yeah.
There's always one hot seat in a Saw movie. You got to have it.
Yep.
What else?
They don't say it though.
No.
And they never say like, "Oh no, a saw."
Even though there's saws in the movie. Oh man, saw's coming from my face.
Yeah, like a third of this movie, they're like, "Well, he's on the hot seat." You're like,
wink,
shut up.
Wink. Nod. Stop doing this. Assholes.
Don't make light of this situation. There's a bomb under his chair.
Yeah, this man could die. I mean it's just back into the game. You want to play a game, right? Get back into the game of being a hacker, and that's it. I think that's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you did great.
Thanks, man. You too.
Yeah, thank you.
B- for both of us. Team.
What?
B+. B+.
Fair enough. I appreciate that.
I don't want you to explode out of your seat.
See, put that in the movie.
Yeah, that's good. When he goes to cut the red wire at the end for the bomb, snip.
He does have a stupid line at that part too. What did he say? He was like,
"Oh God, it's really dumb."
Right on time.
Yeah,
like it's one of those. Like, shut up, dude.
They should just panned to his face and went snip.
Like, bet you wish you got a vasectomy.
That we wouldn't have to worry about saving your daughter.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
my God. All right, you want to sum it up? Jared sums it up.
Yeah, more than anything.
Okay.
Because we can cover this movie very quickly.
Very quickly. This is going to be a breeze.
Yeah. So a reformed hacker named Orlando is forced back into the game when a mysterious cyber terrorist straps a bomb to his office chair and threatens to detonate it unless Orlando hacks into high security systems. As police and bomb tech Wallace Reed try to negotiate, the villain frames Orlando for a massive cyber attack, making him look like the mastermind. Orlando discovers the hacker's true identity and that the whole ordeal is a personal vendetta. And in the climax, Orlando turns the tables by out-hacking his captor, leading to a final showdown where the villain is killed and the bomb defused just in time.
Hot seat. Coming to theaters. Coming to theaters in Croatia, in Portugal, and South Africa this summer.
Why no cold seat?
Oh my God. This seat is too hot. All right. Okay. All right, so that's good. Yeah, I guess should we just kind of do this thing?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right. Yeah, we get the Lionsgate, legit Lionsgate logo, which is I was like,
fancy.
Movie. Oh, okay. It's not. Yeah, Grindstone Entertainment, Bonded Media Capital. Then you're like, okay,
I read the Forbes article about Bonded Media Capital.
Oh man, how much money laundering do we got going on here?
So much, dude.
Yeah.
Like the headline of this article, or like the subheadline here. The headline is "Why This Film Financing Company is the Safest Bet in Hollywood."
Oh boy, let's go.
Talks about Bonded Media Capital spending more than $400 million to produce hundreds of schlocky movies over the last 10 years.
Come on. That's like, come on. Like red flags. Like how's no one like...
Yes. Well, they're publicly traded, so you're like, I don't know. Like,
oh yeah, like that's not a sign of corruption, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you're right. No publicly traded company could ever be corrupt.
No.
But they did like Sharknado 2 and those are Bonded Media Capital funded movies. Like
okay, yeah, they're like, okay.
Real schlocky.
Yeah, real bad. Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one.
All right. So yeah, I guess opening credits we get this I guess kind of important. We get the computer credits, whatever. But then we get the countdown clock.
So long. So many credits.
So many credits. It's like, let's just get this thing going, right? So it's just another day in the park, right? And we got a dude in a suit because, when you go to the park in the morning, you wear a suit, right?
When do I not?
I mean, I always wear a suit when I go to the park, don't you?
That's right. Listeners, you can't see it, but I'm wearing a suit to record this podcast.
He's wearing a suit right now, and we are in a park, so 2 for 2.
That's right.
Then, long story short, there's like this long, kind of drawn out park scene, right? And then there's the delivery guy, which will come back later because there's a delivery guy who drops off a detonator later on. Which also, he's got a buddy.
Yep.
Right? His buddy who delivers the packet, like the later on, who delivers the quote unquote pastrami sandwich to him later on is like super sketchy and it's kind of weird. Right?
Yeah. There's like so many, maybe red herrings or something. I don't know. But like, there's so much of that where it's like, why are you doing this? Why are you like this?
Yeah.
Like they're like making it like they're trying to be like misdirection, but they're not really doing a good job of misdirection. And you're like, wait a second, like these are sketchy things that are happening. And like, why isn't anyone looking into that? Like this guy probably had help.
Yeah.
Because like, who's the guy who delivers the bomb? Like, is that the pastrami guy at the beginning here?
I think so. I don't know. Or is it him?
Is it
wasn't him.
unrelated?
That would have just given it away. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah. Because like guy in the suit is like they're like doing a drop of some kind, right?
Yes.
Like they do like exchange something here quick,
yeah.
and then he blows up right afterwards.
Which in the most hilarious way ever. Like the explosion of the car was so CG, and then he just like woo! It was like Pee-wee's Big Adventure when he goes like spinning,
Yes.
Like, wow.
Yeah. Wasn't there another movie that we did where they do something similar, except instead of being like hokey like Pee-wee spinning, they do like they just make like all of the body parts kind of explode immediately. That's what I wanted.
What was that movie we just watched? It was like when they're in the background, someone had the grenade. They had the grenade in their hand. Like,
yes. like send the arm my way. Like make this movie 3D.
Slow mo.
And then like Final Destination me or something.
And then it hits like the title card, hot seat. Nice.
Yeah.
So then we just get everyone's backstory here real quick, where we get like everyone's normal day, right? So Orlando, he's home, he's gone, he went for his run, he saw the explosion earlier in the day.
And like so incongruous with the end of the movie, his wife hates him. Like,
unbelievably hates him.
She's looking for a divorce this whole time.
Loathes him.
Yes. She like he walks on the door and she's like, I heard the police sirens, thought they might be coming for you. You're like, what?
Son of a bitch. Kind of wish she was like drinking a whiskey when she said that and like smoking a cigarette.
Yes, yeah. Big glass of white wine, probably.
Yeah. That's it, yeah. It's your daughter's birthday today. Where are you going to go to work? Always going to work?
That would have been so much better. We were ameliorating too early.
She's drinking a whole bottle of wine.
I'm going to my mom's for Christmas.
Yeah. Cranks on another cigarette.
Wait. Yeah. We never even talked about it, but this is a Christmas movie.
Yeah. It's like Die Hard.
I love it.
It's like Die Hard. Die Hard in a building. Oh wait, they already did that one.
They already did that one. It's called Die Hard.
So his life sucks. And then we get to the police station. All the stuff from the trailer. We got Mel and Eddie Steeples here playing chess, and that reference keeps coming back later on. Think ahead, kid. Think ahead.
And also, but there's so many weird throwaways that that I'm glad they didn't include in the trailer, where they're like, Eddie Steeples is like, "Hey man, you got to stop leaving your Cialis out." Like they had to send that guy to the hospital, and you're like, "Wait, what?"
I love how like they've only known each other for 4 months, yet they've got like this back and forth banter, like they've been buddies for like 20 years. Like,
all right, listeners, I'm gonna do this too much. This is part of why instead of how we've been doing movies lately, where we like actually skip a lot. Because this one I think is gonna be relatively quick. Like we're probably gonna do more of it, and the dialogue is so funny that I feel like we can't skip it.
I know.
Like, literal exchange is, "What does your broke down ass know about being a hero?" And Mel Gibson goes, "Wouldn't you like to know?"
What? Yeah, the banter gets it. And the villain later on, he's so annoying with his like comment, but also hilarious. Like the stuff he says, "Hey, wait, what are you doing?"
Yeah, and then I love we'll get to it, but like at the beginning, it's like most of his dialogue makes sense, the main villain, and then it just gets like more and more like he's like quoting Apocalypse Now. And
yeah,
like, "Hey soldier, like you gotta like where did this come from? You weren't like that at the beginning."
No. Then we got a 1080 boys. We got to go. All right, we got an explosion in the park. So then we're back at Orlando's home. He's so he goes to his little book where he's got a hidden drive in this book.
Which like, what would have compelled him to do that? Like,
it's like, is that what he does every day before he goes to work? Is to bring his special toolkit? Like, it's so stupid. It's like the worst setup payoff like ever. It's like this makes no sense to have this here.
Yes.
So then we get that, and he tries to say goodbye to his daughter. His daughter's just asleep.
Well, she pretends to be asleep. Which
is that what it was?
Funnier.
Oh,
yeah. Like she's sitting there like, she literally goes, like when he finally leaves.
Also, by the way, like I thought his daughter's like 7 or 8, and then later on I was like, oh, she's like in high school. She's like an 8th grader.
Like 16.
Like, she's like 16. I was like, what? This girl needs to grow up a bit. So then we get to work, and this kind of sets up his whole work setup here. Battery life at 20%. Dude, you don't charge your phone overnight? What are you doing?
I know. Well, it's going to come back later.
Obviously. So yeah, then we get the old lady calls for IT help. Someone doing a terrible old lady voice.
Yeah, like I think that was one of the things we prognosticated in the trailer about. We were like, "Oh, the old lady must be must be the villain, like in disguise." Like, nope. I think real old lady, or allegedly,
the director probably, or one of the writers, doing her old lady voice. I need help with my computer. Like what?
Yeah, my internet has passed away. And they set it up that like, all right, he's a rogue IT guy because he's like, all right, listen, lady, we can do this the hard way, or like, I know a shortcut.
Yeah.
And the shortcut is just like hack into her computer and reset it.
Yeah. It's like, what?
What?
And it's like this whole elaborate scene of him like doing hacking, and his coworker Enzo has showed up by now, and he's just like, well, here we go. He's doing his hacking thing again.
Yeah. And like, if his internet's down or her internet's down, like, how is he even hacking into her computer anyway? Like,
You're hacking into a router just to hit a reset? What are you doing? This makes no sense. So then another hint here. So our coworker here, Enzo, he's a magician with a limp. So remember.
Yep.
Yeah, remember that.
Yeah, and also we get a lot of hacking montages in this movie. So like very quick, montage. But like we just had to do a cybersecurity training at work, and you know hokey cybersecurity training sometimes can be.
Oh yeah.
Like the one that we have is the worst in the funniest way, and there's like they make you play a game to do it, and like I just kept saying this the whole movie because at one like in the game, they're like trying to set you up to like be the hacker kind of thing. They're like, what would you exploit in this situation? And like every they have like little cut cards that are always like, let's hack.
Let's hack. Jesus.
Yeah. So the whole movie, I'm just writing in my notes, let's hack.
Let's. So then we get like this super long backstory for Enzo, our coworker here.
Yeah, he's like a magician.
Yeah,
which they only there's so many things that they just shoehorn in to make a callback later.
Yeah, it's so stupid. So he gives on this super long backstory speech. He's like, wow, this is like a lot of exposition backstory for this guy right now. It's like, oh, it's because he's the villain. That's why. It was like immediately I was like, yep, he's the villain.
Well, yeah, I was either like he's either the villain or he's going to be the most important person who saves the day.
Yeah. Nope, villain. So then we get this terrible news update too, which is going to keep coming back. So the news is filling in some gaps here for exposition about this explosion that went off. Blah blah blah. Okay, and more dialogue. He's like, I think I heard that on my run today, and which coworker says that blows. I was like, all right. All right.
That blows.
Yeah, that blows.
I guess they did do a little bit of that, thankfully.
Yeah. And then we get the sketchy delivery guy who drops off the pastrami sandwich, where it's like, who gets a pastrami sandwich in the morning? Who does that?
Yep.
Enzo.
I mean, I would.
I would too.
Pastrami.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, when it's nice and warm and like, oh man, it's good. A sourdough or something like that. Okay.
Send us pastrami.
Yeah. So maybe we're back to the park explosion. We got Mel and Eddie Steeples here doing some investigative work, and Mel just dropping a ton of jump to conclusions situation here about what's going on. Like,
oh, this guy gets a thrill from this, so you can tell like this isn't the end game for sure. And you're like, how would you assume that?
How do you know all of that? You don't. That's the thing.
You don't.
There's gonna be more to it. No, what? How do you know this?
Doubtful.
So anyway, we're back in the office, and it's more just like setup stuff, right? And you can see his computer getting hacked here and there. He does a Zoom chat with the wife. Wish she was drinking a glass of wine still, but she's not. Chats with Zoe. This is where I was like, his daughter is like 16 years old. I thought she was like 7.
Well, because she acts like a 7-year-old. She's like, I
love magic.
I've been practicing.
Suck at it, kid.
Yep.
And then we keep getting the hacker skull thing popping up on the screen. Like, which if he's a hacker computer guy, wouldn't he be like IT guy? Wouldn't he be like, oh, this is weird. Maybe I should check what's going on in my system here. No.
One would think.
And then there's a weird Houdini handcuff comment to his daughter, which was kind of left field and very strange, but also the setup that there's handcuffs that he has at his office.
He's like, I got a pair of joke handcuffs right here. And you're like, what?
That never came back. Like, those handcuffs did come back, but not the fact that they were Houdini trick handcuffs, which I thought was going to be, she'll be able to get out of these because they're trick handcuffs.
That's what I thought.
Nope. Just the fact that he had handcuffs is the only thing that mattered, and that was it.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
They also set up that Enzo's desk is the blind spot in the office for the security cameras, and you're like, all right. Like, there's just so much. Like I said, they just like shoehorn in everything, and you're like, I bet that won't come back later.
Yeah, and it's like very on the nose. Like, well, the boss is watching us, and they cut to like the camera footage of them standing there, and he's like, yeah, but dude, my spot's the blind spot, so you can't see. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Got it. Okay.
Yep. So then this is when things like pick up, and we could do like this really long scene, basically just like set everything in motion, where like finally like the villain like messages him like answer the call and like stay seated, and then like does a little explanation about like which also immediately he's like, Enzo, quit pranking me. And he's like, guess again, bitch. Look under your chair. You get a car. You get a car.
You get a bomb. You get a bomb. So yeah, and he's like checking your desk, and he's like grabs a mirror, and it says, what does it say on the back of it? Bomb or like
Bomb.
boom?
It says boom.
Boom. That's right. And he uses the mirror to check on a receipt, and he's like, put your hand on it.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
Yeah. Also, he does say at the beginning, he's like, which like maybe this is a little goof. I don't know. He's Enzo's like, let's just call the villain Enzo the whole time.
Yeah,
we know it's Enzo.
It's just him.
He's like, there's enough Semtex on that chair to like blow you to the moon or whatever.
Yeah.
And then which for our astute listeners out there, because in the rest of the movie he refers to the bomb underneath him as C4. Semtex and C4 are both plastic explosives, but not the same thing. So
not the same thing. Yeah.
Bomb guy would
know this.
Why would you? Right.
Yeah.
The guy who made the bomb.
But then we get all the rules though, kind of like a Saw film, right? So he lays out all the rules. Hey, it's pressure sensitive, so don't get up out of your chair. You see that new area rug you're on? That's like an electric field that will also kick it off if the bomb crosses the outside of the area rug. So kind of trapping him in his little computer spot here. Then we get a bunch of Red Knight backstory, all about him, what he was, what he did. He was a rat, and this is basically revenge, right?
Yep.
Stuff from the trailer. We got 2 floors up. There's hedge fund jerks and assholes upstairs. I want you to hack them. Do it or die. Police die. Friends die. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Then he's like, all right, well, I need my music. And he goes, as long as it's not country.
Yeah.
And you're like, why? He throws on some Chopin. And
yeah,
then
it's good. Classical, of course. Oh, great.
Let's hack montage.
Yeah. And it's like, it's so bad. It's almost like Hackers, like the Hackers, Angelina Jolie Hackers movie that came out. It's almost that level bad in terms of like computer graphics to make hacking seem interesting. It's not. So flash the code, flashes the hacker skull, and he's like, yeah, we're in. So, all right.
Yeah. And then we cut back to this. I love the back and forth between the security guy.
Oh my God.
And like they always put on the screen because everything in this movie so on the nose. Like the security guy sitting there, and all of a sudden a pop-up shows up, and it's like hacking detected.
Yeah. He's wearing a hat that says security on it. Like, I don't think your cybersecurity team is wearing a hat that just says security on it. Like, but thanks for letting us know.
But like, the security guy apparently is also a good anti-hacker. Somehow,
I guess,
and like almost beats him back, but then they make him go to the locker, or they make Ava go to the locker.
Well, she shows up. Yeah. She also. Yeah, this is all one big scene because it's all in the office, right? So Ava, she was the blonde that the Enzo was like flirting with. They have that conversation earlier, but she shows up looking for Enzo. So Enzo leaves.
Yeah,
Ava shows up and she's like, "What's going on?
Where's Enzo?
Where's Enzo?" It's like, all right, this is an annoying character.
And he's like, "Quick, I need my kit out of my locker. You got to get my kit." And then they don't bring it back ever again. They do like a weird under boob shot of Ava, like at the locker trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
and
I was like,
why?
Why would you do this? Why choose this angle?
I don't know.
Colin, or whatever his name was, the director. Yeah. I also love how the villain is just like, so she shows up and the villain's like, "Shut up, don't move."
Yeah.
Like, what?
You can't leave.
What?
Yeah. And he's got more good dialogue where he's like, "Oh, it's amazing what humans can do with their asses up against the flame." And you're like,
what?
Why do you keep calling these people humans like you're not?
Yeah. Like, I'm surprised because they were like, probably the original dialogue was like, "It's crazy to see what humans do when they're in the hot seat." It's like, oh yeah, maybe it's a little too on the nose. Maybe we should change that up. When their asses to the flame.
Yeah, I was going to pre-ameliorate again. I was like, I kind of wish they turned him into an alien at the end or something. like interesting how humans approach a situation like this. You know, like,
hacking hedge fund managers in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And that's how we get alien warfare. Yep. Ta-da! It all comes together.
Yeah, good plug.
So we get this back and forth. Orlando security guy, system being hacked, yada yada. And then we got our first reference to Apocalypse Now. He's like, "You like movies?" And then it randomly shows cuts of Vietnam. I'm like, what? Like random, like old timey footage of like Vietnam.
Which,
like,
I thought that's where you're gonna go with the Saw reference. They did that way more in Saw 3 than in Saw 4, but like all of the weird little like glitch cuts of everything. Like they do that so much in Saw 3, and they do that so much in this movie for some reason.
It's so dumb. What is this? Great question, lady. And then he's like, yeah, transfer 2 million to this account. And he's, and I was like, 2 million. I'm like, in this economy, that's not going to do anything
That's
for
what
you.
I said. Yeah.
Which that'll come back in a minute. And he's like, yeah, all right, bad guy villain. He's like, or Enzo, he's just like, I'm going to go prep our next mission. What do you mean go prep your next mission? Don't you have this all ready? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, literally just an excuse for then Enzo to walk back in the room being like, hey, what's going on, you guys?
so yeah, so then he showed you with his limp. Hey guys, what's up?
And like immediately, like Ava's like, there's a bomb under his seat, and like he doesn't even question it. He's like, oh my god, there's a bomb under your seat.
Well then, but this is where I'm confused because doesn't the villain start talking while Enzo's in the room?
He does. Yeah. So that's when I'm like, there's definitely an accomplice that like no one catches at the end of the movie.
Yeah, right. So I was like, wait a second, because later on I'm like, how is that possible? How is he talking and doing this thing?
I know. I don't know.
Anyway, so Enzo freaks out. He's like, oh man, I gotta get out of here. And he's like, don't go, whatever. And he calls the elevator, and the villain's like, go, you die. I'm like, how is this still the same guy? They don't even explain that later on. They don't even explain that.
They don't.
So Enzo tries to go. He gets in the elevator, which just explodes. And I was like, oh, Enzo's dead in the worst CG possible too. And it's like, why? Yep. Don't even bother.
So funny.
Don't even bother. But also Ava's like running around and like drop ceiling falls on her head and like knocks her out. It's so drop funny. Ceiling. It's like styrofoam. Like she's like, and it's like this most complex fall ever. She's like, I thought she broke her ankle and like destroyed her leg. It was like, no, she just fell over. Oh my god,
it's so funny.
So we're back to the Bomb Squad boys, and just stuff from the trailer. And
and he's like, I knew it. This guy must be a military Vietnam era veteran.
Jump to conclusions guy over here with no evidence whatsoever. Like,
yeah, my big bro came back from Nam and taught me about bombs, and you're like, what? What are you talking? Also, Mel Gibson, you're old enough to have been in Nam yourself. Like, what?
Settle down.
Yeah, and that's when he goes, we got a piece of cheese. There's got to be a pizza.
That's not a saying. That's not it. That's not the saying. It's a cheese and a mouse.
That may be the best line in the whole movie.
Yeah. Got a piece of cheese, then we got a pizza. You could have a charcuterie board.
So many things.
You could have a charcuterie board. I don't know.
There's so many cheese scenarios.
You could have a chicken parm sandwich. You could.
Sure.
So there's an explosion. Time to go because the elevator bomb. Boom, boom. All right. So we're back in the office. They're evacuating the building. Everyone's like, "What's going on?" It's like, okay, whatever. And the villain's getting annoyed, or Enzo's getting annoyed. So then we're like back and forth between where Enzo is and in the office here. We'll call it right. And we cut to.
So far, also body count. The villain has allegedly killed 2 people, right?
Yes.
And he makes a big deal about to our hero Orlando. Who's like, "You've taken more lives than I can ever dream of," and you're like, "I don't think he's actually killed anyone."
No, no. I mean, I know your whole thing about like taking money from people and like them maybe killing themselves, but he hasn't actually killed anyone. Where you have. I love how they cut to Enzo and he's in his little hacker, hoodie, so you can't tell who he is. And they cut to his hands and he's wearing like these old school like leather gloves. Yeah. Like you gonna strangle someone later? Yeah, like you gonna strangle someone later on? Like what is this? Yeah. Then there's like news headlines, and then there's a weird moment in the movie where the villain's voice changed. Did you catch that? Like the voiceover box, he went from like, "Hey, what's going on?" to like, "Hey, what's going on here?" I was like, "What?" Guys screw up somewhere. And then so then Orlando's like, "Hey, you got your $2 million, go retire on an island." And then obviously Enzo's like, "Retire? Yeah. You can't retire on $2 million in this economy."
Yeah. And I also love Orlando calls him out at the beginning because like the villain is spending a decent amount of time talking about Orlando's actual crime, right? Of like stealing from people and whatever else. And Orlando's like, "Is this a vendetta?" And he's like, "No, it's a job." And you're like, "No, it's a vendetta. Actually.
It's a vendetta. You can just at this point."
Orlando knew it from the beginning.
Like the rest of us. So he wants more. The big setup is to go into Templar bonds here. He wants to own the owners, which Templar bonds is IT firm is Orlando's IT firm here.
And he wants the servers for some reason, which you're like, for what?
There's no. I don't think they don't really explain that, do they?
Nope, they don't.
Okay.
And like later on when he goes to like get the server stuff, you're like, what is he getting?
Yeah. Well, he goes into a safe, which they don't really explain what he's getting out of there. He goes into a safe and a safety deposit box thing at the end. And it's
I
like, wow,
think that they were trying to say that was what a server room looked like. I don't know. It's very confusing. You're totally right.
None of it makes any sense. So they're cutting back and forth between Enzo in the office and Enzo and his shadowy, and there's wires everywhere. And like, oh, he's in his hacker office here.
Yeah. And they promises a lot of like grisly stuff. Like it's like, like that's where I was like hoping that there would be more graphic violence in this movie, because he's like, well, you know what? After you die and they put your pieces back together and they put you in a casket, that casket's going to be lined with C4, and then your daughter will go up to it, and then she'll blow up too, and then I'll find your parents, and you're like, what?
Jesus, man, settle down.
Like, you just said this isn't a vendetta, but also it's very obviously a vendetta.
I'm pretty sure you're out to get me. And then I love how it was like Orlando's about to text his wife and the villain can see it, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Don't do that. Don't send that." Hey, it's like, how does he see that?
The shit.
Yeah, cut the shit. I mean, that's basically the dialogue. Like, hey, cut the shit. So he does this whole thing, and then finally at the end of it, like all these threats, and like finally Orlando's like, "All right, I'll do it." It's like, yeah, dude, you don't have a choice. Like, you have a bomb. Like, what are you?
You're in the hot seat.
You're in the hot seat. Your ass is against the flame. Yeah. So there's more quick flashes, the villain behind a bunch of wires, whatever. So he lays out this whole thing. Yeah, he's going to kill his fans, kill his parents, yada, yada. So basically he knows everything about Orlando's life. And Orlando's like, all right, fine, I'll do it. He lays out this plan, some bullshit hacker lingo. And then, but he's like, yeah, I can get through all these, just like Die Hard, I can get through all these firewalls. But the last one you need a human code for, or like a human, badge or something like that.
And then he busts out the good keyboard.
Oh my god,
it's so funny.
It is amazing. And he's like, it'll help me move a little faster. What are you doing? Oh, I need my tools. Oh my god,
it's one of those like keyboards that stereotypical gamer keyboard with like a bunch of flashing neon lights for some reason.
Yeah,
let's hack.
This is so stupid. And we get a hacking montage. More shitty computer hacker graphics popping up on the screen. It just makes no sense. And then we go outside and we get the boys here, the bomb squad boys suiting up, and Mel Gibson doesn't like heights, which
which they did also ask
the SWAT guy.
Enzo asked Orlando at the beginning. He was like, also like, you afraid of heights, bro? Which like they don't ever, like, none of this ever comes back. Like they do a bunch of weird setups
they're on the roof, but then it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But some good dialogue in this scene too with the other cops, and it was like, if you're the bomb squad guys, blow me.
Yeah.
What?
Jesus Christ. So we're back in the office. Ava wakes up, right? And she's like, what's going on? And she's still alive. And I love, what? I love it. I think it was Orlando. He's like, oh, it's the girl. She's alive. And I love how Enzo is just like, who gives a shit? Focus on the task at hand. Oh my god! So he's back to hacking. There's numbers on the screen which make no sense. And then they got a fire. So this is our next big tension moment. There's a fire inside because of the explosion from the elevator. Duh. There's smoke, shitty CG smoke and fire in the elevator shaft. And Ava wakes up and he's like, "You got to die out the fire." And okay.
He's like, "I love watching humans under pressure." And you're like, "What? What? More humans talk? Like, what do you?"
Let's hope her legs aren't broken.
Yeah. So then the villain makes her handcuff herself to a rack over on the corner for some reason. And Orlando like gives her a phone that's actively making a call to his wife, which you may recall, listeners, the phone battery was just about dead.
20%. Always plug your phone in at the end of the night.
There's no way it was 20% either. Like,
no. Also, the whole thing was like, so the whole thing about dying at the fire because there's smoke filling up in the office. He says because the sprinkles go off, then it'll destroy the computer and everything. But don't sprinkles go off with heat, not smoke? The alarm will go off if there's smoke, but the actual sprinklers won't go off unless they're heat activated.
Correct, unless it's they just go off with the smoke alarm. I don't know. I've seen systems like that.
Yeah.
Let's hack.
So she dies out the fire, which is terrible. I was like, why show this? And then Enzo's like, hey, cuff yourself to the rack behind you, which is in the blind spot. So she gets the phone.
I was making an attempt to skip ahead slightly.
No, you're right. Yeah. And then we get an update about how Orlando's the person behind the news update, where Orlando's behind the explosion, which I love. They cut to the birthday party and mom's bringing out the cake and they have the TV on in the middle
news.
They have the news on.
And Zoe's like, why is Dad on TV?
So I picture like people who watch news. I feel like that would be that setup, right? It's your birthday, daughter, but we need to watch and Friends.
The Five's coming on. You should censor that out. We don't give any.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
It's bad enough. So then we cut back to Mel Gibson, and he's like, and like everybody's like, well, Orlando must be the perp. Then we got to bust that guy's ass before he knows what's up.
Yeah, SWAT team's like, let's just go and blaze it. Let's go shoot him up. Like, all right.
Yeah, and that's when you get the from the trailer. Does he have a family? Well, we want to weigh our options before we orphan his baby. His 16-year-old baby.
Yeah, 6-year-old baby. Gonna orphan this kid.
Yeah, and then this what I love the main SWAT guy. I don't remember what that actor is. I feel like I recognize him from something, but he's like all of his lines are like, "Let's kill this fucker."
Yep, it's like that's it. Yeah. Oh my god. So then we're the wife and daughter show up, right?
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Well, Shannen Doherty shows up. Shannen Doherty shows up. She's the chief, whatever. She shows up. She's like, "Hey, everyone, calm down. Whatever. Here's the plan. Snipers, da da da." And like everyone's like, "Oh god."
She's like, "Let's kill this fucker."
Yeah. So then we're back in the office, and we get a bomb squad spotted on the camera. We get the wife and daughter showing up. Yeah. And the wife calls Ava. Ava answers, and then the phone dies.
Yeah, which is so funny. And then like. I don't know why they even included this in the movie, but like then there's just like a weird crying scene. Yeah, like Orlando and Ava are like crying, and Orlando's like, on her birthday too.
It's my daughter's birthday. And Ava's like, you want to be there for the next one, and the one after that, and the one after that, and the one after that.
Yeah. And the dialogue, she's like, you get your ass up off that chair, figuratively. What? Let's hack.
Let's hack. So there's a news update, and they're bringing in the family in hopes of establishing communication with Orlando. And we get snipers already getting in place, and they got them in sight. And this is about the halfway point. So
yeah, cut to the sniper with bad trigger discipline.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is the worst sniper on the planet. Like.
Yeah. And then we get back to like then there's like a weird commentary in the hacking room here where the villain's like, well, you're lucky we're in a sensitive age where they don't want to kill you on TV. Yeah. Like, what?
So then it's time for confessions. So we got a flash of this prepared script with like blood dripping from the screen. I didn't quite get that. So Orlando starts pressing him about his dad, which he like starts freaking out about, right? And there's more quick flashes like the hacker skull, blah, blah, and he goes on about soil and bombs. Like he's got a bomb soil for his daughter, or his family, or some shit. I don't know.
Something about soiling himself. Yeah.
It's dumb. So we get the live confession feed, and the family and bomb squad, everyone's watching. They're like, get the kid out of here. We don't want the kids seeing this, whatever. So we're in the tent, the SWAT team tent here, and wife is talking about how this isn't Orlando. This scene takes so long for her to like. So long. It drags on. She's like basically for like 5 minutes talking about how this isn't Orlando and he wouldn't do this thing. I'm like, you just gotta say it twice. Once is enough.
And also, you hate this guy.
Yeah. Like, I kind of wish I wish she was in the tent still with a glass of wine and a cigarette, and being like, "No, this is him. Yeah, do it. I don't care. Do it."
Green light.
Yeah, green.
Like just steals Shannen Doherty's walkie-talkie.
Yeah, green light. Kill the son of a bitch. So then he does a confession live feed where he's done all these bombs around town. There's more set, blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. Okay.
Yep. Which then at the end, he's like, I love you, Zoe. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
And then the feed cuts.
Yeah.
He's like, you little motherfucker.
Yeah, don't do that. But like, there's no consequences.
No. No. Other than like them being back in the tent, are like, see, that doesn't sound like a guy who set this all up.
Then there's like a loose countdown happening the whole rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Which like I don't really understand. Like the bomb isn't on a timer; it's a pressure sensor. So I was like, "What's the countdown for at this point? Like, are we saying that there's only a limited window to hack into the security of whatever?"
That's what it was. Because once they get in, once he's like, "Oh, you have like 90 seconds or whatever it was," that's I think when that timer kicks off or something.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Yeah. So at this point,
that makes sense.
We've got 19 minutes left, even though there's 45 minutes of movie.
Yeah, and then we get like this next one. I'm gonna jump right through it, but it's basically a bunch of backstory. So it's the wife telling the bomb squad Orlando's
Yes.
backstory and then Orlando telling Ava or the
same
villain, or,
backstory,
yeah,
yep.
the same backstory, and they're intercutting it, and it's just this really long, stupid backstory about him being the Red Knight and blah blah blah.
He's like,
And
we stole people's 401ks, and I'm sorry. They were just regular people. I thought we were just robbing rich people. You're like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So then then there's like they're gonna green light to go kill him, right? And then all of a sudden there's a cell phone call. The wife's like, "Oh, I got a call from earlier," and you can hear the villain in the background talking, and Mel Gibson's like, "Wait, there's someone else there," and like,
Wait a second.
red light, red light. And the sniper must be like, "Dude, which one is it? Are we killing him or not?"
Yeah, you're not the chief.
Yeah. So then we're back in the office. He's hacking away. We're through the fourth wall firewall here, but this encryption is serious. And then
Let's hack.
Let's hack. And then, they're about to take the shot, and Chief is like, red light, stand down, stand down. And then we're back at the Bomb Squad boys, and like Mel is calling his wife and leaves like sings her a song or something, which doesn't matter. Come back later.
Sings
It's like
her a Christmas song. Well, it kind of comes back later because this is so first he's like talking about the milkman for some reason. You're like, why are you talking about the milk? Who has a milkman?
people out in the Midwest.
Yeah. And then like sings doing air quotes, doing a lot of heavy lifting here.
A lot of heavy
a Christmas song. And again, the dialogue is so funny. So like Eddie Steeples is like, you sing Christmas songs to your wife? And Mel Gibson's like, she's kinky like that. And this is the part that comes back because Eddie Steeples like, call him before the job's bad luck, man. Like, we're gonna die probably now because you did that.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, nah.
It's all right. You're fine.
I'll be fine.
So we come back to the office, and like all I could think of was like everyone's just being annoying in the scene. Like everyone's just annoying. All the dialogue's annoying. The villain's being annoying. I was like, this is just irritating now.
Yes.
But yeah, so Orlando, he's like, come on, Orlando, figure it out. And like the lady, shut up. And the villain's like, come on, figure it out, Orlando. Everyone's like pressuring him, like by yelling at him, by saying like, figure it out. And it's like, can everyone just calm down here?
Yeah. He's like, I got it. We got to backdoor the defense response and like we'll redirect the network signals and we'll like, shut the fuck up, dude.
We'll do a DOS attack. I'm like, yeah, okay, you're just gonna overload. Yeah, okay. It's a pretty standard like thing to do. Like, but we're also gonna flood our own traffic.
Yeah.
Flash cuts of computer stuff.
That's going to come back later because he's got to disable the security cameras to do this.
That's right. That's right.
So then we get to Mel and Eddie Steeples entering the building from the trailer. We get the like the walk up the stairs, which in the trailer they made it seem like this was like walking up 50 flights. It's 10 flights of stairs.
It's 10 flights.
It's not that bad.
That's not that bad. Also, Bomb Squad, you're coming into a building where there was already a bomb that went off, and you're going to try and take the elevator.
Yeah.
That's not. Yeah. That's not. I think that's like rule number one.
So funny.
That's not what you do.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Don't do that.
And then the dialogue again. We have to keep doing the dialogue.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Like the boys are tired, obviously, and Eddie Steeples is picking on Mel Gibson, and he's like, Mel Gibson's like, well, your mom wore me out earlier. And he's like, my mom don't like older men. Plus, she's racist.
Oh, so good. So then he gets to the office door and and all of a sudden Mel's like on his little cell phone thing. He's like, wait, I see another heat signature and there's someone else in there. Like, where'd you get that cool toy?
I don't know. Yeah.
So then,
they feed a camera under the door. They're like getting a view inside the room and like they see the hostage situation. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. And I love how they spot the bomb that's under the chair and he's like, oh man, it's really high tech. And I was like, wait, wasn't it old school? Just like a pressure sensitive thing, like from Vietnam era thing? But so is it really that high tech or no? Like, no. And then, I love the villain. She's like, Enzo, she's like, what the hell are you doing? Shouldn't take this long. You do it yourself. Do it yourself. So then Rebecca, the SWAT team has identified another body or heat signature in the server room. And they're like, we think it could be an accomplice hiding behind the heat signature. So they're like, okay, let's,
Yeah. And then I love, like, again, this doesn't come back because you would think it would make an impact on the building at some point. And Mel Gibson says that. He's like, on the fourth floor, right? That's the weakest part of the structure. You're like, why?
What? What?
And then him and Eddie Steeples is like, all right, I'm gonna go down to the fourth floor and like take care of this. Like, and you stay here and do the hostage situation. And they're like, wait, we can't split up. Movie rules.
Don't be so fucking yeah.
And then they're like, they do like a weird like bro handshake thing, and Eddie Steeples is like, all right, click clack, let's go. What?
Yeah. Oh God, so bad. So yeah, so we got them separated out now. Steeples is with the SWAT team. They're gonna go break into the server room here.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Mel is watching from his phones, and they're about to breach a room. They breach it, and Mel is like, "Slow down, kid, slow down. See the next move." Obviously, because the chess reference.
Yep.
Kid also, I think Steeples isn't a kid. I think he's pretty on the older side.
Yeah. He's like 40 something.
So they find a body, and this was referenced earlier on. Edmund Harris, the building manager, they tried to find him, which they will flash back at the end of the movie and be like, "Oh, that's the guy that we're supposed to find." And he's dead. He's in there, and his eye's missing. And we do a flashback to like when they asked about the building manager. This is him. So yeah, and then Jackson's like they're in the server room, and Jackson finds a laptop which immediately has a countdown on it. And he's just like, everyone out, and it counts down. And I love how Jackson just closes the laptop and holds it. I'm like, I don't think that's the bomb, but sure. And it explodes in terrible fashion, and Jackson's gone. 3 body count for villain. 0 for
way more than 3 because
a
bunch of SWAT team guys.
There's like 4 of them.
There's a bunch of them. Yeah.
Done. So everyone's freaking out. Chief comes outside, and I love how the chief like comes outside like the little tent, area, whatever, and then like the wife is like the way this is shot, like it seems like the wife is like across the parking lot, like in a different area, like yelling
100 yards away, like across a football field.
Like yelling at the chief, and she doesn't hear her. I'm like, what is the placement of the camera and people here?
Is he alive? Don't ignore me. You can't ignor me.
So strange.
No, she totally can.
And then we cut to the end zone. He's like, "Who's the bitch now?"
And he goes, "I'm the bitch."
When Jared and I see each other in person, that's what we say. I'm like, "Who's the bitch now?"
I'm the bitch.
Oh my God. So then this is all weird too. So Mel makes a move into the room, and he walks in, and they do like the security camera footage, and he's just like standing in the middle of the room. And I'm like,
with a gun, waving a gun around.
And the villain's like tapping his leather fingers together, and he's like, at first I was like, because Enzo keeps going on about how his father used to beat him. He was in the military. I was like, oh man, what if Reed, Mel Gibson's character, is his dad, and he's getting
that would be so funny.
Amazing.
Yeah. Then we get a quick cut to the sniper, and he's like, "Want me to take the shot?"
Oh God.
No, stop.
Yeah. And then she's like, yellow light, waiting to execute. And then she gives the green light, right? And then Mel calls it in. He's like, Orlando is in the bomber. And then Chief is like, red light, stand down. And the sniper still fires, but he's like jolted up. And we get bullet travel video, like cam, following the bullet, goes through the window and grazes Orlando's shirt. If you're a sniper and that happens, you're not good at your job.
Yeah. And again, the dialogue, because they cut to him and he's like, "That's a miss. Thank God."
Thank God. Terrible at your job. So brutal. All right, so we're heading towards Endgame here. This is great, right? So we got some. So Orlando got in. We got some funny hacker graphics going on. There's no other bomb, right? There's just the one under Orlando.
Yep.
So then
we get some Mel Gibson exposition about like, well, he must have a live feed in the building. He's got to be in here somewhere. Like all the networks across the country are down. So like the only way to see in here is to be here.
And then and then Orlando sets up like a loop, like a video cam, because he hacks into the camera and he sets up a loop so the hacker just sees him sitting there working away, when in actuality he's like, "Hey, get in here, save the girl," whatever. So Mel comes in. Saves her, right? And then Mel goes to disarm the bomb. There's a couple weight jokes, like
he's like, "What do you weigh?" And he's like, 175. And he's like, 175 solid or 177? It matters. And then he's like, no, 175. And he's like, "What do you want? Some kind of keto diet?"
I'll tell you all about it when we get out of here.
I think a bunch of Mel Gibson's lines are improv, and that's why they're so bad.
And they're probably just like, "Yeah, whatever, it's Mel Gibson. We're not going to tell him what to do."
Like, whatever. Don't cut that.
It's just, we'll figure it out. So then we cut to, he's like, "I can't stop it. It's only rigged to explode," which most bombs are. There's no way out, right? And Orlando tells the villain, he's like, I helped you, let me out, and Enzo's like, I lied, which is, I lied. So Enzo is breaking into the safe, which has a safety deposit box thing, which I don't know exactly what he's
the eyeball.
The eyeball, right? Classic Minority Report move, right? He's got Ava's badge, which helps unlock it. So this is all coming back to, it's all coming. This is why okay.
That's why he went on a date with Ava.
Yeah. So he's getting into the safe, and then he gets this thing out of the box, whatever, and then Orlando cues the safe box or the safe to close automatically from his desk. Whatever.
Quick note about the Enzo Ava situation. It's like very much reminds me of like the. Did you end up seeing the new Superman movie?
No, yeah, I might go today.
Oh, okay. So there's like a whole bit about like Jimmy Olsen is like for some reason irresistible to the ladies, which is like. It's funny in the movie, but also like not Jimmy Olsen.
No, that's not.
And like he's complaining the whole time about this hot chick that like really wants him. Yeah. And he's like, oh, like God, she's so awful and like really ugly and whatever else. And like that's like how Enzo like treats Ava like the whole beginning when he's like, oh, like that annoying chick. And you're like, wait, why is she interested in you?
Yeah,
like she could do way better. Yeah.
You're an Apocalypse Now fan who's got a limp. Come on.
Yeah. Super funny.
Oh my God. And then so the Mel's like, so then Orlando's like, hey Mel, this moves so fast and it's so stupid. And he's like, tell my family I love them, right? And
like, what do you know what I have to do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? And he puts his foot on his desk. I'm like, what's his plan here? And he pushes himself.
And doesn't give Mel Gibson a chance really to run away. He says get out while he does it, but like
just does it, which by the way, he broke the plane on the electric boogaloo mat there, but we'll skip that, right?
Yeah, the electric fence around the mat, which is stupid.
I guess maybe that wasn't a thing. Maybe he was lying to him, but
maybe, yeah.
I guess. So then he pushes himself all the way across the room to the elevator shaft and goes down it. And then there's an explosion, which looks like shit. Yeah, and then Mel's like, oh man, and somehow this bomb didn't blow up that whole room and blow up Mel and whatever else. It's just in the elevator shaft, I guess. Yeah,
he like walks over to the elevator shaft and sees Orlando hanging
onto the ledge
somehow. And he's like, you clever motherfucker.
you clever girl.
And then like inexplicably, like basically Mel Gibson like radios it in. He's like, he's alive. Somehow that guy made it out. Yeah. And like mom and like it cuts to like mom and the daughter. And she's like, is daddy alive? And she's like, yeah. So everything's gonna be fine.
And then Enzo comes up to him or disguises a cop and is just like, hey, I'll bring you to your husband and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then we cut to like Mel and the chief there checking out the elevator shaft saying stupid shit like, I didn't know they designed them like this. Me neither. Like, what? So this is the Saw moment. This is the moment where like all the pieces start coming together, and Orlando's standing there in the office, and he's like, "Oh man, Enzo, it's Enzo, right?" Because like here's one thing about Apocalypse Now, and we cut to like flash shots of like him with his Apocalypse Now shirts, Charlie something whatever, and all these references are giving it away. That was him. Charlie Don't Surf. That's what it was, and then then it's just all the flashbacks of the rest of the movie. It's a Saw moment. It's a Saw wrap up. It's same thing. The 8-balls they got in the beginning from their bosses were like actually had cameras in them, so they flashback to that, which we forgot
for some reason.
Yeah. And I mean, this is so bad. And they're like, is this Mel and the chief like, is this standard? I don't know. Like, they're looking at the elevator like, I don't know.
Are you talking about the bomb in the elevator?
So they cut to Enzo executing his whole plan where like he falls down the elevator shaft, but he was in the elevator and he sneaks out the top and he hides in a little cubby, and it's the Saw wrap up, right?
It's like, my desk is the blind spot, and he's like, oh my God. Like
So then this is the best part. So then they're in the elevator heading towards the roof, right? It's the wife, the daughter, and Enzo. And the daughter looks at Enzo and is like, hey, I remember you. You're that idiot from my dad's office.
And his reply is, yes, your dad and I are very close.
I got a present for you, and it's a bomb he straps to her. Yeah. You're that idiot from my dad's office. What a great
It's your birthday, right?
Yeah. I got a present for you. What a great line. So then we get to the lobby, and Orlando's like, anyone see my family and my daughter? And then some guy's like, was she wearing a pink jacket? He's like, yeah. He's like, Yeah, someone took her up to the roof. What? What?
Yeah. Also, like, how do you know she's wearing a pink jacket, Orlando? Like, you haven't seen her all day.
Yeah.
She was asleep last time you saw her. Like,
Well, they did talk via Zoom shortly, but she wasn't wearing a pink. She wasn't. I don't think
she was wearing a pink jacket.
No, she wasn't.
Because she was inside. Yeah.
Maybe it's her favorite jacket, and she's always wearing it. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah. And then the one cop is like, "Oh yeah, they went up to the roof with someone else." I was like, "Did you not think that was weird? Was there not?" Like, what?
So then we get to the roof, and again, the dialogue is so funny. Like, he's like strapping the bomb onto her, and he's like, think of this as a little fireworks jacket. The whole city's going to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah. Oh my God. So it's Mel, Orlando, and another random cop heading up to the roof, and the cop.
I love the showdown.
The cop busts through the roof, and it's like a Departed moment. He busts through the roof door, and Enzo just pops him right in the head. Boom, done.
Shot in the face immediately. Yep. Yeah,
done. Then there's like this short gunfight that's terrible, and they're hiding behind like the worst cover. It's like cover for like a video game where you're like, I think I'm okay here.
Yep.
And then Mel takes one to the shoulder, right? But he tosses his gun over to Orlando, which I'm like, Orlando now knows how to operate a gun.
Apparently.
Then Orlando comes out.
He's a criminal.
Yeah, right. Puts a gun in his bag. I was like, are they gonna do a Die Hard moment here where he's gonna be like, yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah. And then like, I don't know, like, is this an apocalypse? I guess maybe it's an Apocalypse Now thing. Because like, I don't remember that, like all the details of that movie, but like Enzo's like, we finally reached the end of the river. Like, face your commanding officer. Like,
what is this? Like, these references.
Why are you talking like this?
It's terrible references. Like,
here comes daddy.
Yeah. Like, so Orlando comes out to face Enzo, right? And so the wife is down. She's like on her knees, like, oh, arms up, whatever. Orlando's come to face with Enzo. Enzo's got the daughter who's got a bomb strapped to her at gunpoint. And Enzo goes on about how he screwed up his perfect plan. I was like, well, if it was perfect, then you couldn't have gotten screwed up. I think you screwed up yourself.
And like the backstory of like, you may not have put the bullet in my dad's head, but you took him out of commission because they lost all of their money, and
because his parents sunk all their money into this sham company that Orlando worked for.
Yeah, and then he's like, and so Orlando's like, wait, so this is all about your dad? And he's like, yes and no.
Well, which is it? Then? What is this? So
and Orlando's like, wait, I'm a good hacker. I can help you vanish. Don't do this. Yeah. And he's like, nah, I think this just became a suicide mission. You're like, wait, what?
It's a total change of plan.
What's the point of any of this then? Yeah. Like,
and the face-off moment is so long. It drags out for so long. It's so brutal. Yep.
Orlando starts taunting him then, and he's like,
leans in
really
heavy to dad
enjoyed
stuff.
The rush in doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I'd do it again.
Yeah.
Especially to a sucker like your old man.
Stupid idiot. With an idiot son. So then someone makes a move, right? And Mel's there on the ground. He turns around. He takes a shot.
Mel's the one who makes a move. Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought he gave his gun to Orlando. I thought Orlando had his gun.
I thought so too. Yeah.
So I guess he's got two.
Oh, wait, no. Because when Orlando came out from behind the thing, Enzo made him put it down. Because that's when Orlando walks out with his hands up.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's on the ground.
Okay. So Mel takes a shot, right? Enzo hits him again. And then.
It's so funny. Mel Gibson gets shot twice. And he's like, totally fine.
But wait, but Orlando has a gun, though. Because he gives Orlando a chance to shoot Enzo in the head. Which...
Oh, yeah. Wait, I think maybe he picks up, because I think when Mel gets shot the second time, he drops the gun again. And I think
he does the old, and like just throws it towards Orlando. Oh man, I've been hit. Slides it over to him. So then Orlando shoots Enzo directly in the head, which is not apparently not a total death shot. No. It's so bad. So Enzo's like on the ground, slowly dying, blood coming out of his mouth. He's like, and then Orlando's like trying to get the bomb off his daughter, and he just starts yelling help from the roof. What are you doing? There's no one there. Like you're on a roof.
And like Enzo's still not dead from the shot in the face. He's like still sitting going, what are you gonna do, Orlando?
It takes forever. The back and forth, Enzo, Orlando, the family crying, and then back and forth. He's got the detonator. He hits the button thing. The timer's going off. Everyone's freaking out. And then just before it hits zero,
Gibson crawls over and cuts the wire and says, checkmate.
Snip, snip, motherfucker. Always cut the red wire, right? That's the power line. And saves the day. Checkmate. It all comes back.
And Enzo's dead as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're like, well, guess we can like wash our hands of this one.
Yeah.
Like this is literally how it wraps up. Like,
Yeah.
like
and
no consequences for anyone.
No, they're down at the bottom there where there's fire trucks. It's a classic Die Hard wrap up here, right? You know,
Mel Gibson sitting upright and like looked totally fine in the ambulance after being shot twice.
And the chief of police is like, "Hey, we need you downtown for question, and you know you're a hero." Da, da, da. And Orlando looks at Mel Gibson. He's like, "No, that guy's the real hero."
And meanwhile, Mel Gibson's in the ambulance calling his wife again. He's like, vacation sounds nice, but retirement sounds nicer.
And I think is the last line of the movie. He's like, "Hey, Orlando to his family, mad at me for missing the party?
Yeah, are you still mad at me?
I'm here to make it up to you."
And then they all hug, and the wife forgives him somehow for everything.
For everything.
And they would just like walk off into the sunset.
She's still holding her glass of wine, Chardonnay. The end.
Credits roll.
Oh,
incredible. Great movie.
Yeah. Oh, square in our wheelhouse there. I love that. I love that for us.
Checkmate.
Snip, snip.
I wish it was snip, snip.
Okay. Yeah, so that's it. That's a hot seat. Ameliorate with Jared and Russ.
Yeah. How do we fix this?
I think we already started doing it. Either you got to lean all the way into like this being super campy.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Make it fun.
Make it fun. Make it.
It was half fun, but unintentionally.
Yeah, I don't think you got to really lean into it. Make Mel Gibson Enzo's dad and have a whole family reunion thing go on.
Yeah, that would have been super funny. Yeah, let Enzo get away with it.
I like that. Yeah. Right? I like that. Maybe do the whole thing from Enzo's POV. Be kind of fun.
Yep.
Like
do more weird camera shots, like the underboob thing, but like continue that. like make it interesting for me to watch.
Yeah, right. Camera choices were so weird.
Yeah, do one like POV from out the locker or something like that.
Oh,
yeah, from the elevator shaft, or like
through the locker holes while she's like trying to get the combination.
Yeah, actually, just only make the scenes with Ava weird like POV shots from various angles. Like you see like from the ceiling tiles falling on her, like from the ceiling's perspective.
From the bomb exploding. It just like tosses all over the place. Oh my god. Yeah, be consistent with some of your rules here. Is Enzo you have a lot of plot holes here.
The end movie logic is ridiculous.
Yeah. It makes no sense. Maybe have a clear motivation. Is it because he's getting revenge because his parents, or is it because he's getting money, or is he trying to do capitalist? He's anti-capitalist. Is he? What's in the safety box? Like what? Yeah, like that's not an answer. Yes and no. Jesus.
Yeah, well, then he doesn't explain himself either. He just says yes and no, and it's like
that's it. It's like,
oh, okay,
all right. I would have gone away with it for you.
Yes, they like turned him into a Scooby-Doo villain at the end. It's wicked funny. Give me more graphic violence. Like I said, like make it 3D like I said at the beginning, and like show me like body parts flying at the camera.
Throw some limbs at us,
Yeah, yeah. Keep it funny.
Oh man, I don't know what else. I mean, time is fine. Hour and a half, that's good.
Yeah, a little long. I thought it's a long hour and a half.
The scenes
cut out half of the let's hack montages.
Yeah, that just drags so much.
Yeah. Appropriate amount of Kevin Dillon. I'm glad. Like keep the same amount of Mel Gibson, which is not very much.
Yeah. Kevin Dillon, not a good actor. I'm gonna throw it out there.
No, but I kind of liked him by the end. I was like, man, I'm kind of rooting for this guy now. Like, I hope he gets his family back together.
he's just the same character from Entourage. Oh, how funny would that be? Like disconnect to Entourage somehow. Like he's just still that like doofy character,
like a doofy hacker.
Yeah.
Instead of being Ivy League boy.
Yeah. Victory.
like he cannot play like an Ivy League genius hacker. Like
No.
it's not.
Sorry, man. You're just
Bad casting.
bad casting. Yeah, sorry. You can't do that. That's not how that works.
Don't kill Eddie Steeples.
Yeah, no.
Like,
yeah, keep him around. Like,
yeah, let him get some more quips in with Mel Gibson.
yeah, yeah.
He's the best part of the movie.
Or do a full-on buddy cop movie, but without Mel Gibson, with a bunch of screen time. But the Bomb Squad. Just call it the Bomb Squad, and just
make it a buddy cop movie between Shannen Doherty and Eddie Steeples. Perfect. I would watch that.
I would watch it. Oh, well, can't now. Yeah, can't now. No. Hell, AI. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. We live in the future.
Yeah, bring her back.
Let's hack.
Well, I think we did a good job here. I think we've hacked this one up. I think we can get ourselves out of the hot seat.
Is your butt warm? Because
I think we
mine is.
We can detonate this episode. I don't know. All right. Okay. We're done. That's it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that journey as much as we did getting there. So kind of a little more old school scene by scene breakdown there, but
yeah, gonna be a couple long ones. Maybe long episode. I think the trailer trash we also went a little long too. Maybe if I
mean
correctly.
these are gem of movies. And when you find a movie like this, you just got to give its due time, right? So
agreed.
Well, anyways, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with a new movie and a trailer trash. In the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram at It's This Meets That. Subscribe to us where you listen to podcasts. Set us auto download. And if you like this thing that we do here, tell a friend. Hack it to them. Yeah. Hack it to them. Hack some servers and be like, just drop an episode in there.
Yeah. Or hack into Apple Podcasts and change all of our reviews to 5 stars with nice comments.
That's right.
Or Spotify. Hack into Spotify too.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit. Good luck.
Or if you're feeling old fashioned, hack into our emails.
I don't know about.
It just means that at gmail.com. Just do that one. Or you go to the website. You can find merch, buy a t-shirt, maybe a mug, maybe a tapestry.
Maybe
for your apartment.
Something cool.
Yeah. Or buy Russ's book. There's no information about it on the website, but like you should go buy Host, buy Russ Capasso wherever you can buy books, or on audiobook. Spotify, Audible, etc. Right at this point.
That's right. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's on Audible.
And if you forgot everything we just said, just go to itsthismeetsthat.com and you'll probably figure it out.
We trust you. We believe in you.
Let's hack.